Oh, good, it's working. Okay, so we got these terms, as you can see on page 362 and 370. Now let's make sure we can hopefully see all of them. Okay, so we got venom gland, venom duct, nostril, epiglottis, fang. Is there a glare on here where you cannot see it? Okay, you're fine. Okay. Liver, cerebrum, esophagus, cloaca, trachea, colon, left and right ventricle. Okay. So why is it we would see a left and a right ventricle? And also there's two upper chambers to that part, which makes four chambers, of course. And why is that significant for these animals, the reptiles as opposed to amphibians? Because I guarantee you that question is probably on those papers that you're working on, and you're going to see it again next week as well. Why is that four-chambered heart so important? No, something's a little higher. Not the metabolism. Blood pressure. That's right. So the reptiles have a higher blood pressure because of that four-chambered heart. Two lower ventricles, two upper atria, a carotid artery, olfactory bulb, which would mean what? Do you think? What does the olfactory bulb do to the brain? I don't know why you would know this, but you might. Just take a guess. Smell. Yes, smelling. That's right. Okay. Then we go stomach, spleen, abdominal, aorta, and kidney, medulla oblongata. Okay. We don't really need to know a whole lot about that other than what it is, because it's that portion of any advanced brain, from amphibians to reptiles, birds, mammals, and especially humans. This controls a lot of vital reflex centers, your heart rate and your respiratory rate. But you don't need to know that. You just need to know it's a bump at the posterior end of the crocodile's brain. Spleen, spinal cord, cerebellum, and jugular vein, lungs, testes, and aorta. And these in the purple, these are order names. And then these in the black are family names. Okay, so what is sorry? It's a reptile, but what order? Lizard. Those are lizards. Next one should be a given. It's the snakes. Testudines. Turtles. Caimans. You took the hard one. That's fine. And then, of course, alligators, crocodiles. Okay. An example of a snake in Viperidae. Rattlesnakes, pit vipers. You could also say water moccasins, copperheads. Those are all vipers. Okay. Who's an elapid? Mambas. Is that what you said? Yeah. You didn't say. I heard the letter M. I just figured you said mambas. Okay. Who else might be? They got a hood. Cobras. Cobras are also elapids. Okay. What would the difference be in the fangs of these snakes? What's the difference between, they're both venomous, okay, but what's so significant about those vipers and their fangs? Well, both of them, but they might one at a time, and that's what Dr. Fry was referring to when he got bit on the hand, talking about venom. Okay, so these, they stay back like this, and then when they open up their mouth, that's when those fangs come forward in these species of snakes. Elapids, what's true about those fangs? They're not retractable because they remain what, maybe? Yeah, they're fixed in one spot. Okay, so they're permanently erect in the mouth. Okay, where do you find these guys? In the water. Okay, so we said copperheads, water moccasins, rattlesnakes for vipers, mambas, cobras for elapids, And for the sea snakes, we want to do a sea crate. Sea crate snake. Okay. And then what's significant about the order, or excuse me, family Colubridae? They can be, but you can interpret this, what I'm doing here, in one of two ways. No, not really expand. You got to think big then. You got to think big. Anacondas, boas, and pythons. Now, when we say big, we're talking about the size of the snake, but also these are the most numerous. Why would that be? Say that again. Yeah, these are the non-venomous types. Although one of the aspects that is kind of significant, where do you think is the most highest concentration of venomous snakes? Desert. Not Africa. Why are you right when you said Australia? And well, yeah, that's true too. But you got to remember, when we're looking at Ultimate Guide of Snakes, why were there 3 subspecies of the Ferrodilans, which originated in South America? But the further north you go, why are there 2 more species? We just briefly mentioned this once. Someone, yeah, why is that significant? What does that create between 2 subspecies? Yeah, it creates a barrier between the 2. So what happens then is they're going to evolve more, or nature's going to select the traits that they need to survive, and that's why you see 3 subspecies. So when we say Australia could have all 3 of these, it's got the highest concentration of venomous snakes. Why would that be? Kind of very similar to when we're talking about mountains. They can't connect with one another. So if you're on an island like Australia, you can't leave. So they actually have the highest concentration of venomous snakes in Australia. Actually, it's probably the highest concentration of many venomous creatures and dangerous types in Australia, just because when you say down under, that's right, because it's an island continent. Okay, and then what else do we want to mention with that? Oh, why is it that if these are so dangerous, we say, yeah, they're dangerous, but we don't hear much about them? 2 reasons. Okay, you don't encounter them much because they're in the water. And chances are, if you're silly enough to try to mess around with one of these, you're probably not going to be able to report that because their venom is so toxic. When we talk about, even in that video with venomous snakes, I believe it would be the crate snake is, I want to say, well, it's got to be a member of one of these 2 families, but that's on land. But when it comes to the sea snake, again, you think brain pump fish, which would be much faster than of the snake. So we've got our terms. Okay, page 362. These 5 here, and then the rest of these on page 370 with that of the crocodile. And then know your orders, and then know your families. Okay, that'll be a big part of just some of those general questions in, or should say, on Thursday. And one of the things we've mentioned before, a lot of you that just continually answer questions as we're talking during lecture time, that's well over half the battle, I think, in my opinion. So when you do that, you are really helping yourself out. So I'm just going to move this up a little bit so for those of you who are gone, get a better chance to see all. I don't want to move up too close. Just let it film there for just a moment. And then that way you don't have to hit pause. we will continue with this then tomorrow. So we'll catch up to you next time.